Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Warroad High School and tonight's high school sporting event on Lake Country KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com. It's high school girls basketball tonight, where the Warroad Warriors playing host to the Badge of Greenbush-Middle River Gators. Both teams searching for a win, as the Gators are off to an 0-2 start, and the Warriors are off to an 0-3 start. Last games, we'll talk about the last games for both teams. We'll get into that coming up in our pregame show with our pregame coaches' comments with Warrior head coach John Larson and Gator head coach Brad Dahl, as this start of a busy stretch of high school sports. We'll get into that coming up, too, as we've got a lot of high school sports on the way on KQ92 and on YLE, and that'll wrap up the rest of this week. We'll get into that, too, as well, coming up in our pregame show. We're going to take our initial 2-minute timeout, and we will come back with more on the pregame. Again, you're listening to high school basketball and watching high school basketball, listening on KQ92, watching on YLE.
Want beautiful flowers, candy bouquets, or the perfect gift without leaving your couch?
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All right, welcome back to the Warroad High School Gymnasium. Here as the two teams getting ready here for tonight's girls basketball game. It's the Warroad Warriors again coming in with a record of 0-2, 0-3, and the BGMR Gators coming in with a record of 0-2. Last time for both teams, Warriors were in action on Tuesday, where they lost to the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, and the Gators, they've been off and since. I think it was early last week. It was before Thanksgiving. The Gators lost a close one, a 4-point contest to Kitson County Central. Bearcats won that one 46-42. And the Gators lost their first game to Warren. And that was a lopsided score in that one. So a common opponent already this season for both teams, that being Warren Alvarado Oslo. We're going to take a 1-minute break. When we come back, it's Coach's Comments on KQ92, KQ92.com, and also yourliveevent.com.
No matter the need, No matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back in our pregame show here. Tonight's girls basketball game here on KQ92 and also on your live events as Warroad plays those to BGMR. Talking with Warrior coach John Lars. Coach, last time out, tough Warren team. Matt, they just pressed you at the beginning of the game and they just didn't stop, did they?
Yeah, no, the first 5 minutes of the game was pretty good, pretty equaled up. And then they got the dogs out on us, and we kind of panicked. We didn't know exactly what to do, and we're still a young team. We're still trying to figure it out. So we watched film last night and just said, hey, these are the things that we are sitting there seeing against the press like this. Not a ton of teams sit there and press with a 2-2-1. So yeah, it was just something that we needed to sit there and try to figure out.
Few games into the season, and aside from the Warren game, you've been in games. You were in the Blackduck game. I think that might have been a 10-point game, but it was right down to the end with balls, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I said that this team right now is kind of one of the most close knit teams that I've had. They enjoy being around each other, and I said with the Warren game, you could kind of feel how we kind of were reverting back to old ways, and I just told them, hey, this happens sometimes. It's how you react to adversity that shows what kind of character you have, and hopefully, tonight's a little bit different, and then we can sit there and play together.
Yeah, you got the Gators tonight. Brad's got a couple of nice players, but I think he's got some younger kids coming back too, and he's kind of in the same situation that you are. What do you have to come out to do to come out with a win here tonight?
We have to play good team defense. Brad always has a few scores here and there sprinkled in, and this year's no different. So we got to play good defense. We got to rebound. We've been the 2 games that we've been in. We've been very good defensively rebounding. Warren kind of was the opposite of that, and they had 2, 3, 4 opportunities and made some big buckets. But yeah, we got to be able to rebound, and at the end of the day, we got to have at least one more point than them. So hopefully that's the case.
Coach, appreciate it here. Good luck.
Hey, thank you, sir.
All right, we're back in after this 1-minute break.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Welcome back on the pregame show here of tonight's game. It's BGMR going up against the Warroad Warriors, talking with Gator head coach Brad Dahl. Coach, good to see you again. And trying to remember the last game. I think it was Kitson, wasn't it?
Yes, and it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for doing this. We appreciate all the games getting airtime and all that.
Yep.
So we played KCC last. Oh man, I guess it doesn't matter what day. I can't remember. Yeah. Much better than our first game out against Warren. We lost, but the effort was great. I'm hoping the girls can continue that tonight.
Between the two teams, what were the things that what were the problems that each team presented? Warren, obviously their pressure all the time, and KCC probably size.
Yeah, Warren was very quick, and we weren't ready for it.
No.
Even in their zone, they were moving really fast on us. And the KCC, yeah, they have some size, but playing smarter, playing more aggressive and controlled a little bit. I feel that we got better from the first game to the second game as far as handling ourselves, being a little more composed, and sometimes we're thinking the right thing, we just don't always execute it right. So we're definitely working on improving that every single game. So hopefully tonight we can, make the passes on the correct side of the body, find the open person a little bit sooner, have defense slide in a little quicker to help, and then just be animals on the boards.
From day one of practice up until now, have you liked the progression of what these girls have learned and how they've been moving forward?
Yeah, no, they've been getting after it. Some of our practices, we're really thin on numbers, but so they have to go against each other all the time. And sometimes there's people dropping on the floor because they're getting after it, and that's fun to see. I like that.
Yeah. On the road, taking on the Warriors tonight, what's going to do to come out with the win?
Well, we're going to have to play a little up-tempo defense. We do have to find people when they're open. And I mean, I stress defense a lot. Our offense, I'm hoping will come throughout the year. Defense is a lot of effort and just being in the right position. So hopefully we can, play great defense, get rebounds, and get moving down the court.
Good to talk to you again, Coach. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're back in 1 minute.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
All right, with the Warroad Pep Band in the background. Back here on the pregame show here of tonight's sports broadcast on KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com. It's Warroad and Badger Greenbush-Middle River in girls basketball. While we have the opportunity, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators. They will start Addison DeVergstein. She is a sophomore. Also starting for the Gators will be Tegan Landsrud. She is one of 3 seniors for head coach Brad Dahl. She'll be starting, as will senior Kaylee Basura. Talissa Gust, another senior, and Lexi Dahl will also start. So for the Gators, it'll be DeVergstein along with Landsrud, Basura, Gust, and Lexi Dahl. Gators head coach by Brad Dahl, assisted by Carly McCash, Julia Broughton, and Shane Kylan. For the Warroad Warriors, they will start Abigail Mayfield. She is a sophomore. Also starting for the Warriors tonight will be junior Libby Olafson. Sophomore Atlee Larson also starting for Warroad tonight, as is junior Olivia Tessier and sophomore Natalie Homme. So for the Warriors, it'll be Mayfield along with Olafson, Larson, Tessier, and Homme. The Warriors head coached by John Larson and assisted by Desi Gustafson. As the Warriors and the Gators about ready to get underway, we'll take one final break. We'll be back right after this, KQ92 on YLE.
At At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Hi, I'm Deanna and I work at Marvin. HQ was definitely built around the person, the architecture, the windows, the lights, like everything feels alive in that space. But then there's also these little nooks and crannies where you can go and relax. If you think about a home and what you want in your home and how it makes you feel comfortable and you want to be there, I think that's what HQ provides. Come join me at Marvin, you'll love it here.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back to Warroad High School, and the starting lineups are going to be announced here as we've already gone through those. So we'll let you know what we've got going on as far as KQ92 and your live event. Tonight, of course, it's girls basketball, Warroad and Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Tomorrow, it's a doubleheader. It's going to be the first of back-to-back doubleheaders. We'll have a doubleheader of girls and boys hockey coming up tomorrow on KQ92 and YLE at 5:30 tomorrow. It'll be Gentry Academy going up against Warroad. That'll be live from the Gardens Arena. We'll have a pregame at about 5:15. Then at 7:30, it will be the Warrior Boys going up against the Rockridge Wolverines. Again, that'll be coming up tomorrow on KQ92 and on YLE. Then on Saturday, it'll be the second annual Truth and Reconciliation event, as the Warriors will play host, the Warrior girls rather, they will play host to Breck, and the boys will play host to Grand Rapids. And again, in between, there'll be a special ceremony, Truth and Reconciliation event ceremony that'll be happening coming up between games. And that will be on KQ92 and YLE as they bring the house lights up. But I don't know, they've been doing that for every game now. As far as, do they turn the lights off when they do that? Do they really? Wow, that's something. Warriors are going to work from right to left at your radio dial. The Gators working from left to right. Gators in their road white uniforms. Warriors in their black uniforms with gold numbers and gold letters. And we are underway. It's Addison DeVergstein with it now here for BGMR. As she'll bring it across. Long jumper inside the arc. Missed. Ball fought for. And the Gators retain possession. It's Lexi Dahl. Whips it down low. Shot up and in. and that will be Jalissa Gust with the basket as the Gators take the early 2-0 lead. Back down the other way. Shot up, missed, and it's going to be DeBergstein that'll bring it back. DeBergstein going coast to coast, almost made the layup. Rebound by Atley Larson. She'll push it back the other way here for Warroad. Larson on the wing left side. Larson backs it out. Flipping it over here now to Olivia Tessier. Tessier leaving it off here. Natalie Hami. Hami inside. Kick out to Larson along three. That shot in and out. It'll go out of bounds. It will be BGMR basketball. We have played we're just shy of 1 minute in to the opening half, and we are now 1 minute into the first half. 2-0 BGMR. They have the basketball. Flipped over here now to Kaylee Vasura. Vasura now. Here's Gust. Has the top of the key. Now Lexi Dahl with it. Dahl over here to Landsrud. Now it's going to be sent back out here to Bergstein. She'll pull up with a free throw line shot up and in. Addison to Bergstein with two. And it's 4-0 BGMR, and the Warriors will bring it back down the other way. 4-0 here early on here, first half. Gators with a 4-0 lead. Pass over here to Natalie Hami. Picked up there by Lexi Dahl. Gathered in here now by Olivia Tessier. Shot up. That one in and out. And rebound here, BGMR. Addison DeVergsing now will bring it back the other way here now for the Gators. Now she'll dish it down low. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Getting her own rebound that time was Gust. And it's ripped away by the Warriors. Ripped out of there by Libby Olofsson. It's going to be Larson with it now. Here's Natalie Hami with it on the wing here near side. Back up top to Mayfield. Oh, it's Atley Larson with it. Coming up on 2 minutes into half number one. Coming up on 3 minutes into half number one. 4-0 BGMR with the lead. Hami. Mayfield back to Hami. The dribble drive. Shot up. No good. And they're going to call an offensive foul. And that's going to go on Hami. That's going to be her first foul. It's going to be the first foul here of the opening half. It'll be Gators basketball. 15:27 left to go here first half. Gators 4, Warriors nothing. Gators with the basketball. It'll be Addison DeBergstein who will bring it up. DeBergstein now. Larson on the defense. DeBergstein, the dish to Gus. The shot knocked away. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Gator basketball. The Warriors tough inside. Denying the shot by Jalissa Gus that time. The inbound here for BGMR. Basura back up top to DeBergstein. DeBergstein over into the corner. Here's Landsrud with it now. On the baseline, dribbles it on the end line, and it'll be Warrior basketball. Warrior basketball, and it'll be brought up here now by Olivia Tessier. Bringing it across the timeline. Tessier goes right side here now for Natalie Hami. Hami with it. Back up top here from Mayfield. And an over and back as the ball went across the center line. So turnover is going to give the ball back over to BGMR. 4-0 Gators. Baskets by Addison DeVergstein and Jalissa Gust so far here in the basketball game. That's the only scoring that we've had. It's DeVergstein with it now here for BGMR. Near side here, Landsrud. Back up top, Gust. Now it's going to be taken up here now by Vasura. Vasura crisscrossing, picks up the dribble. Gus DeVergstein with it now. And took an extra step. Turnover is going to give the ball back over here to Warroad. 14:39 left to go here first half. 4-0 Gators. Here over the Warriors here in girls basketball. Atley Larson will bring it across, walks it across the timeline. Dribbles off to her right. Picked up there by Vasura. Now Tessier coming over here to help. Larson spins. Dribble drive into the lane. Lost the basketball. Picked up here down by the Gators. Landsrud leaves it off here now for DeVergstein. DeVergstein. Lexi Dahl the three. That one in and out. Rebound yanked out of there by Hami. Nice job underneath there. She had the position. Got the rebound. Leaves it off here for Atley Larson. It'll be Warrior basketball. We've played 3 minutes here of the first half. Gathered in here now by Tessier. Picks up the dribble. The dish down low. Shot up. In and out. Rebound yanked out of there by Landsrud. She'll bring it back the other way. Now it's Lexi Dahl on the baseline. The dish down low, the open person, and the shot up and in on the layup. That's going to be Talissa Gus. That's her second basket. She's got 4.6 0 BGMR here now over Warroad. 13:37 left to go here till halftime. Larson over here now to Hami. Natalie picks up the dribble now, lives it up for Tessier. Back to Hami, back to Tessier here right side. Tessier got stopped up there by Dahl now. It's stolen away here by the Gators. The pass up ahead, knocked away. Pass down low. Here's the Bergstein. Foul underneath on Larson. And DeBergstein will go to the free throw line. 13:14 left to go here. First half, 6 0 BGMR. Addison DeBergstein to the free throw line here for BGMR. She's already got a basket here in the contest to the free throw line. First free throw up and in. She has 3, and it's 7 0 BGMR. Second free throw on the way here now for Addison DeBergstein. And knocks that one down as well. So she has 4. Talissa Gust has 4. Gators lead 8 0. 8 0 BGMR with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors. Atlee Larson now. 20 on the shot clock. Tommy with it here right side. Back up top, Tessier. The lob down low. In the paint, the kick out now, Larson for 3. That one in and out. Rebound tapped around. Now it's going to be Vasura to bring it back the other way here for BGMR. Vasura picks up the dribble, loses the basketball out of bounds. No, it's kept in to Bergstein, able to put one up. That one's going to be rebounded there by Mayfield. Larson back the other way here for the Warriors. 12:28 left to go here. First half, 8 0 BGMR. Larson back toward the middle now. Long 3. Hits. Atlee Larson for 3. The Warriors are on the board. It's BGMR 8, Warroad 3. To Bergstein. The kick out to Dahl. Back to DeBergstein. Long 3 from her. That one in and out. Tapped out of bounds. That'll be Warrior basketball. 12:01 left to go here in the first half. It's BGMR 8, Warroad 3. Warriors getting their first points last time down the floor on the 3 by Atlee Larson. She has the basketball right now, top of the key. Over here now on the near side to Olivia Tessier, picked up there by Lansrud. Now it's going to be Mayfield with it. Mayfield back to Larson. Atlee backing it back out. Long 3 again. That one rims out. Rebound by Olivia Tessier. Tessier put back up and in. Olivia Tessier with a basket. Addison DeBergstein now. Thought about the shot from the corner. Now DeBergstein drives shot from the baseline, hits up top of the backboard. Out of bounds. That's going to give the Warriors the basketball back. $10-5 or 8-5, your score should be. Make that 10, sorry. And it's Tessier, shot up and rolls out. And a whistle at the end of the play here. And a timeout called. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one too. BGMR 10, Warroad 5. We're back after this 30-second break.
Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year.
12 Celsius. Sunday sunny with a high of 8, minus 13 Celsius. I'm meteorologist Ray Miller on Lake Country, KQ 92. Right now, it's 16.
At Life Care Medical Center.
Our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome back, and over and back on Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Again, 8-5 is your score. BGMR with the lead over Warroad by 3. 4 points each for Addison DeBergstein and Jalissa Gus for the Gators. The Warriors get a three-pointer from Atlee Larson and a 2-point basket from Olivia Tessier. 10:22 left to go here, first half. Gators lead by 3. Mayfield whips it down low. Tessier wide open, and the layup is missed. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Gator basketball. Nice pass underneath. And it'll be BGMR basketball after the missed shot attempt there. Addison DeBergstein. Over now for the Gators. Kate Harder into the contest now. DeBergstein with it. Shot inside the arc and hits. 6 points for Addison DeBergstein. It is 10-5 BGMR. 9:49 left to go here, first half. Natalie Hami down low. Gets the ball back, dribble drive in the baseline. Has it tipped out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball. Ticking back into the contest for BGMR will be Kaylee Basura. The inbound here, Tessier out back up top to Hami, down low in the middle, shot up, and the shot no good. Larson with the long rebound, long jumper. That one just outside the arc, or just inside the arc, missed it. Another rebound for the Warriors by Tessier. Tessier inside for Hami. Hami has the ball knocked away. Here's DeBergstein with it now. DeBergstein bumps there with Olivia Tessier. And she will pick up the personal foul. 9:28 left to go, or 9:20 left to go here, first half. It's BGMR 10 and Warroad 5. 10-5 your score. Gators up by 5. DeBergstein with the ball here for BGMR. Getting it over here now to Kate Harder. Harder with it. Harder back up top now to Kaylee Basura. Basura to DeBergstein here right side. Picked up there by Larson. The dish inside. Double team. Pop back out, shot up, that one in and out, rebound. Atlee Larson here for Warroad. She'll push it back the other way here for the Warriors. Larson here on the near side, dribbles it over into the corner. Back now, Hami. Hami with the drive, layup on the way and in. Natalie Hami with the basket. And it's BGMR 10 and Warroad 7. Warriors pull back to within 3 again. DeBergstein back the other way here for the Gators. Stops top of the key, picked up there by Atlee Larson for the Warriors on the defense. Ball recovered there. Harder does a nice job for keeping it going out of bounds. Now steal by Warroad. It's Mayfield coming out of there with it. Flips it back up here. Atlee Larson. The Warriors could pull it within 1 or tie it with a 3-pointer. Atlee inside. Olivia Tessier. Layup up and in. Second basket for Olivia Tessier. And the Warriors pulled it within 1. It's BGMR 10 and Warroad 9. 4 points for Olivia Tessier. That one knocked away. And now they're finally now they're going to call a foul on DeBergstein. Larson was down there as the ball got ricocheted back, and it's going to be a Warrior basketball here. 8:01 left to go here, first half. BGMR 10, Warroad 9. Tessier looking way back up top to Larson, and it was knocked away, and contact was made by Tegan Lansrud on the long lob inbound. Lansrud with contact here for BGMR. Her first. And another timeout call. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2 back after this 30-second break on KQ92 and also at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website. warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
All right, back to it. 10-9 your score. The dribble drive there by the Gators and contact made underneath. 7:35 left to go here first half. It's BGMR 10 and Warroad 9. Time for a Marvin Home Center in-game update here brought to you by Marvin Home Center as the first free throw is made. So it's 11-9 BGMR. At the free throw line here is Lexi Dahl, and she goes 2 for 2 from the line, so she's got 2 points. Marvin Home Center in-game update. 6 points for Addison DeBergstein. She's got half of the Gators' points. Gators lead by 3, 12-9. That's an in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center. Warriors with the basketball. Down by 3. Atlee Larson with it now. And now they're going to give the ball back over to BGMR. Is Mayfield picking up the foul. It's going to be her first. 12-9 BGMR. Gators with the basketball. It's Kaylee Vasura with it now. Vasura over here to Lansrud. Long cross-court pass over to here to Kate Harder. Back up top, Vasura. Vasura. Here's Lansrud with it now on the near side. The dish inside. The kick out to Lansrud. The shot up. Good. 3-pointer. Tegan Lansrud. And it's 15-9. Gators back up by 6.
Were you muted?
No, I'm fine. Nope, we're fine. 15-9 your score. Put back up, no good. And a fight, battle for it underneath. Mayfield underneath there, trying to dig it out of there. And it's going to be Warrior basketball, I think, on the alternating possession. 6:29 left to go here in half number 1. 15-9 your score. Gators up by 6. Here's Tessier with the shot. That one rims out. Rebound to Bergstein here now for BGMR. To Bergstein. Up ahead, here's Lansrud. Shot just inside the arc. That one rims out, goes out of bounds, and it will be, well, DeVergstein's able to save it. She bumped her knee something good over there. She's still down on the floor over there. Yeah, she bumped her knee real good trying to get that ball from, keep the ball from going out of bounds. And Coach Larson over there to kind of help things out and whatnot. She went down and she did not get back up. She immediately grabbed that right knee. Coach Brad Dahl over there as well. Shane Kylan over there. I think they're going to try to get her up on her feet here and at least get her over to the bench where she can sit down. But yeah, she just made a great, she just flew over into that far corner trying to get the ball from going out, keeping the ball in play and whatnot, and really bumped that knee good. And so far she's been, she leads the Gators in scoring. She's got 6 of the 15 for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. 15-9 is your score as they continue to check on Addison DeVergstein over there. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this on KQ92 and also on YLE.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Yeah, welcome back. And Addison DeVergstein up on her feet and walking off with a little bit of help from assistant coach Shane Kylan. It's nice to see her walking off as she went for a ball that was going out of bounds and landed hard on her right knee and was down on the floor for a little while, but back up, walking back to the locker room. Back to the action here. 5:58 left to go here. First half, BGMR with the lead 15-9. Up top now, Tegan Landsrud running the point. Dahl with it. Now here's Vasura, picked up there by Natalie Hami on the defense. In there now here for BGMR is Shia Westman. Shot up, no good. Rebound here, Warroad. It's Olivia Tessier. Tessier with the rebound. Long pass up ahead. Here's Natalie Hami. Whips it down low. Shot up in and out. The rebound no good. Rebound yanked out of there by Kate Harder. And it'll be BGMR basketball. 5:23 left to go here first half. Gators lead by 6. Harder in the corner. Long jumper. That one in. The miss. And the rebound here for Warroad Larson. Nice job of anticipating that time. And it's Landsrud coming back the other way. Lost the ball out of bounds. Landsrud did a nice job of anticipating the pass. Was able to intercept the pass and get the steal. And then lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball here. 5 minutes left to go here till halftime. Gators lead 15-9 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Abigail Mayfield to Hami, the layup. That one rattles out. And it'll be a rebound here for BGMR, and they'll bring it back the other way. It's Tegan Landsrud. Now Kaylee Vasuri with the top of the key. Vasura. Here's Kate Harder on the wing. Picked up there by Mayfield. Landsrud. Or check that. That was Westman. Now Harder. Back up top, Vasura. 5 on the shot clock. They got to put something up here. Landsrud from the free throw line puts one up and misses everything. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. So the Warriors are going to get the basketball. Landsrud had to just throw something up. Here's Atlee Larson with it now here for Warroad. Again, 4 minutes left to go here till halftime. Warriors down by 6. Pass knocked away, and it's Landsrud back the other way. Tegan Landsrud back the other way here for the Gators. Picks up the dribble, gets it off to Lexi Dahl. The pass over in the corner almost lost out of bounds, but Harder was able to get it down. Now a traveling call on Kate Harder, and it'll be Warroad basketball. 3:48 left to go here till halftime. BGMR 15, Warroad 9 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Atlee Larson over to Natalie Hami over here right side. Hami back up top to Abigail Mayfield. Mayfield whips it over here down here for Larson. Larson looking for options. Lob in, too far from Mayfield. Pass goes out of bounds. It will be Warroad BGMR basketball. Gators lead by 6, 15-9. We have 3:28 left until halftime, and Addie DeVergstein back into the game here for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. And that's a great sight to see. I mean, she is favoring that right leg, but back into the contest. She's going to tough it out here. There's Vasura, reach in by Hami, I think. I think Hami's going to pick up the foul, and if she does, I think the yeah, it is. That's going to put the Gators into the bonus here for the rest of the half. As Hami Or check that, Tessier picking up the foul. That's her second. 7th team foul on Warroad. So shooting free throws is Kaylee Vasura, and makes the first one. It's her first point on the evening. Makes it 16-9. Gators up by 7. And a free throw. In and out. Rebounded by Mayfield. Outlet here to Atlee Larson. 3:11 left to go here till halftime. The pass down low. No, it's Hami. Kind of a scoop layup, and it missed everything. Now DeVergstein coming back the other, really favoring that right leg. Shot up, that one, in and out. Rebound underneath. That one's no good. Now it's going to be taken up here by Abigail Mayfield and threw it over for Atlee Larson. It was deflected out of bounds by Badger Greenbush-Middle River. 2:46 left to go here till halftime. 16-9, BGMR with the lead here over the Warroad Warriors. Atlee Larson back the other way now. She'll walk it across the timeline. Picked up there by Lansrud. Now it's Olivia Tessier. Tessier has some room in the middle. Shot up, that one, in and out. Rebound by Lansrud here for BGMR. Lansrud will push it back the other way here for the Gators. Ball stolen away. Tessier. Now to Larson back the other way. Layup on the way. No good. Rebound Warroad. Put back up. No good. Rebound here by BGMR. It's Tegan Lansrud here. 2:13 left to go here till halftime. Westman, the runner. That one in and out. Rebound underneath. Mayfield with the board for the Warriors. It's Atlee Larson back the other way. Atlee picks up the dribble. Double team, now triple teamed. Kicks it back out here. Olivia Tessier. Free throw line jumper. In and out. Rebound by DeVergstein here for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Under 2 minutes left to go here till halftime. DeVergstein, top of the key. Lansrud went back and it was touched there by Hami, so the play continues. Gators still retain possession. Here's Vasura. The dish down low, layup up and in. So Gust with the basket. She has 6. She's got 3 baskets here. 18-9. Gators have doubled up the Warriors. 18-9 your score here. Coming up 1 minute left. Larson for 3. That one in and out. Rebound DeVergstein. DeVergstein pass up ahead. Here's Westman. Layup up and in. Westman with the basket. It's 20-9. Gators with a double-digit lead. Biggest lead of the game by either team. Gators have it here with less than a minute left to go here till halftime. And a traveling call on Warroad is going to give the ball back over to Badger Greenbush-Middle River. (20-9) your score. Gators lead by 11. Gators with a basketball here. 41 on the game clock, 27 on the shot clock. Well, almost lost. Nice recovery there for BGMR. Lansrud. Now it's going to be Gust. Gust back up top to Lansrud here for BGMR. Picked up there by Tessier. Gall down low. Gust shot up and in. Jalissa Gust has 4 baskets, 8 points. Gators lead by 13, 22-9. Atlee Larson. Had it knocked out of her hands. Now she'll bring it back across here. Larson, the long 3 from the corner. That one off the back rim, no good. Rebound tapped and out of bounds. It'll be Gator basketball with 2.3 seconds left here until halftime. Gators again with the lead by 13. Vasura, Lansrud launches one just outside half court. Ball falls short. That's going to do it after 1 half of play with your score. The BGMR Gators 22, the Warroad Warriors 9. We'll take a break. We will be back with our halftime right after this.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back here as we're going to get into our halftime report here of tonight's game. The Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators leading the Warroad Warriors by a score of 22-9 after one half of play. So you take a look at some of the individual scoring for BGMR. They're being led in scoring by Jalissa Gus. She has 4 2-point baskets. She has 8. She leads all scorers, as a matter of fact, with 8. 6 points for Addison DeBergstein. She's got 2 baskets and she's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 3 points for Tegan Lansrud. She had a 3-pointer in the first half. 2 points each for Shia Westman and Lexi Dahl. Westman with a 2-point basket. Dahl was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And Kaylee Vasura went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. So the Gators with 22 points in half number 1. For the Warroad Warriors, Olivia Tessier has 4 points. 3 for Atlee Larson. She made a 3-point basket in that first half. And let's see, Natalie Hami with a basket in the first half as well. As the Warriors with 9 in half number 1. And again, they will enter the second half trailing by 13 here to the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators. Again, these two teams, they will meet again in, I want to say, in February. So it's going to be later on in the season. It's going to be, they meet early, and I think it's going to be later on in the season that they'll meet again. And that game is scheduled to be played in Greenbush. That'll be a little bit later on this season when the Gators and the Warriors get together once again for girls basketball. 22-9 your score here. Gators lead by 13 on the road. We'll take another break and we'll get you set up here for the second half of tonight's girls basketball game. You're listening to Girls Basketball on Lake Country KQ92, KQ92.com, and you're watching the event at yourliveevent.com. We're going to be back right after this break.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, egg news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Hi, I'm Deanna and I work at Marvin. HQ was definitely built around the person, the architecture, the windows, the lights, like everything feels alive in that space. But then there's also these little nooks and crannies where you can go and relax. If you think about a home and what you want in your home and how it makes you feel comfortable and you want to be there, I think that's what HQ provides. Come join me at Marvin, you'll love it here.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, welcome back to Warroad High School. John Michael with you here on Lake Country KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com. Grayer's behind the camera once again, doing some quality work once again here at on YLE, as he has done throughout both the fall and here in the winter for both basketball and hockey. As the teams coming back on the ice or on the floor here, we're just about ready to get underway here with the second half. And BGMR with the 13-point lead. Again, 8 points for Jalissa Gust and 6 for Addison DeBergstein. And I tell you what, she went down hard and still being attended to over on the sideline over there. She went down hard. She walked back up, walked it back up, walked back to the locker room, and then it was about 5 minutes afterwards. Came back. Actually came back. She was favoring the leg when the knee that she hurt on that one play back in the first half being attended to right now. So we're back underway here, second half. Warriors working from left to right on your radio dial, and turnover. 7 seconds into the second half, Gators with the basketball. They lead by 13. They have the ball here. First possession here of the second half for BGMR. It's Tegan Lansrud, dribbles off to her left. Lexi Dahl, dribble drive. Shot up, that one, in and out. Rebound, Atlee Larson. Larson with it now here for Warroad. She'll push it up the floor. Larson here. It's Olivia Tessier. Free throw line jumper. That one in and out. Rebound. That's taken there by Jalissa Gust. And it'll be pushed up the floor here now by Lexi Dahl. Almost an over and back there, but Lansrud able to get it across. Play over goes into the corner now. It's going to be Kate Harder. Harder pops it back out here. Gus shot up. No good. Rebound chased after into the corner. And it's going to be tracked down here by the Warriors. Tracked down there by Libby Olofsson. Warriors with a basketball. It's Natalie Hami. Hami over into the corner. The dish down to Olofsson. Got knocked down. Hami with it, trying to get the shot up. And a whistle underneath. 16:57 left to go here, second half. Again, Gators lead by 13, 22-9. Foul is going to be called on Lexi Dahl. It's going to be her first team foul here in the second half. Hami gets it in on the inbound, has it on the wing here, left side, picked up there. Has the drive, the layup, and the miss, and the rebound by BGMR. Dribbling it out of harm's way there is Lexi Dahl, almost stolen there. Now it's knocked away there by Larson. Now it's Hami with it here for Warroad. Hami to Larson, the long three. That one hit off the front rim. Took that one from Caitlin Clark range. And it's going to be Tegan Lansrud coming back the other way. Again, a timeout called by BGMR. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. It's BGMR 22, Warroad 9. Back after this 30-second timeout.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
All right, welcome back as it'll be a BGMR basketball here. 22-9 your score, just underway here, second half. And actually, there hasn't been any scoring here in the second half. It was 22-9 at halftime, still 22-9. Lexi Dahl shot up, and he must have heard me because as soon as I said that, Lexi Dahl with a basket. She's got 4, and it's 24-9. Gators lead by 15. The lob inside to Mayfield. That one knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warroad. It'll be BGMR basketball. Checking into the game now here for the Warriors is Ruby Hodney in for Mayfield. And it'll be a BGMR basketball. They bring it across here. Again, we played a couple of minutes here in half number 2. Tegan Lansrud. Working on Olivia Tessier. Dish into Basura. Try to get it down further. Basura with it once again. Now it's Gust. And Larson was going up. And Larson kind of shaking her hand like she might have banged it on the floor or something like that. Hodney back to Larson. Atlee will bring it across. Larson, here's Tessier, has some room. Fadeaway jumper, got it. Olivia Tessier. It's her third basket, 6 points. Now it's 24-11. Warroad back to within 13. Jalissa Gust. Gust over here to Lexi Dahl now for the Gators. Back up top now, pass down low. Here's Kate Harder. Pops it back out. Shot top of the key. That one in and out. Rebound. Natalie Hami. The outlet now. Here's Atlee Larson. Larson. Just on the other side of the Warrior head logo. Now it's Olofsson. Back to Atlee. Nice give and go. The rebound was missed. foul underneath, contact underneath, and it's going to go on Warroad, and it will be BGMR basketball. Nice give and go. Larson with the pass, and then got the pass right back from Olafson that time, I think it was. 24-11 your score. Foul on Natalie Hami. That's going to be her second. Gators bringing it back the other way. It's going to be brought across here. It's Tegan Lansrud. Lansrud here, top of the key. Lansrud working on Olivia Tessier, and a whistle. I think it's is it a 5-second call? I don't know. It's a turnover on BGMR. It'll be Warroad basketball. 14:28 left to go here in half number 2. Warriors down by 13. Libby Olafson with it now. Just inside the arc. Tahami lost control of the basketball. She had the lane. She had an open look. Lost it out of bounds. It will be BGMR basketball. It's Addison DeBergstein with some tape up by that right knee. Back into the ball game, though. Pass over to the corner. It's Kaylee Vasura. Vasura with it. Picks up the dribble. Back up top. Lansrud whips it down low. Shot up and in. And a foul. Check that. That was Dahl and Lansrud with the basket. And a chance for the and one. Tegan Lansrud, first 2-point basket. And a chance to put the third. Make it a 3-point play, and the free throws in and out. Rebound underneath by BGMR. Still loose underneath. Now it's Olafson. Now it's going to be a jump ball, and ball is going to go back. The ball is going to go back over to. It's going to stay with, I should say. It'll stay with Badger Greenbush-Middle River. The lob into Vasura. Vasura. Here's to Bergstein. Back to Vasura. Top of the key. Inside. Shot up, that one, rims out, rebound by Hodney. Run across. Now it's Larson. Larson dribbles it off over into the corner now. Baseball pass up top. Now it's Tessier. Now it's going to be Natalie Hami. Layup on the way, no good. And BGMR basketball. Gators with a basketball. Addison DeBergstein. Gathered up now. DeBergstein with it on the wing here on the right side. DeBergstein working on Ruby Hodney, who's in the basketball game for Abigail Mayfield. Lansrud with it now here for the Gators. 26-11 your score. The lob, that one knocked away, and it's Lansrud had it. Got it knocked away once again. Now it's going to be picked up there. Libby Olafson leaving it off here for Natalie Hami. The Warriors coming back the other way. 12:55 left to go here, second half. BGMR 26, Warroad 11. Hami. Now it's going to be Tessier with it. Tessier, the lob into Libby Olafson. Olafson back up top, Ruby Hodney with it. 10 on the shot clock. Olafson tried to get it to Hami. It goes out of bounds. It'll be BGMR basketball. 12:32 left to go here in second half. Gators lead by 15 here over the Warroad Warriors. The Bergstein now into the game for BGMR is Sophia Maschio. Gathered up here by the Gators. Long three now by DeBergstein. That falls well short of the basket. Gators with a rebound shot up. They get another offensive rebound, another shot up. And free throws coming up here for BGMR. Going to the free throw line will be Lexi Dahl. She's 2 for 2. 2 for 2 from the free throw line here. And make that 3 for 3. She has 5 points. And a timeout call. Timeout. We'll take one, too. It is BGMR 26, Warroad 11. We're back after this timeout.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
All right, off the timeout. 12:13 left to go here, second half. BGMR with the lead over Warroad 27-11. Gators lead by 16. And second free throw here for Lexi Dahl. 3 for 3 on the evening so far. Trying to convert on the second half and does. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. She's got 8 points, 27-11. Gators lead by 16. Warroad with the basketball is Olivia Tessier. Now it's Atlee Larson. Has it on the wing. Inside here, Libby Olofsson. Olofsson trying to get it over to Larson. Does so. Larson, long three-pointer on the way. Hits it off the back rim. No good. Rebound, offensive rebound. Put back by Warroad. That misses. And traveling call on BGMR. It'll be Warroad basketball here. 11:47 left to go here, second half. Again, Gators lead by 17, 28-11. Checking back into the game now is going to be Abigail Mayfield checking in for Ruby Hodney. Well, Mayfield back into the contest. The inbound to Atlee Larson. Homme with it now. Natalie Homme with the top of the key. Leaving it off here for Olivia Tessier. Tessier between the legs dribble. Inside the arc now, leaves it off here for Homme on the wing. Has it knocked away. Here's to Bergstein with the steal here for BGMR. Dahl with it. Quickly here now to Tegan Lansrud, and they bring it across. Lansrud now leaving it off here for DeVergstein. The kick outs, the shot, and hits the three-pointer. That's Sierra Lansrud. 31-11. Gators lead by 20. Now it's Larson. Wants the three. The dish into Mayfield. The shot up. That one deflected away. Here's to Bergstein with it now. To Bergstein. Shot at the free throw line. In and out. Rebound tapped around. Now the Gators with the rebound. Shot outside the arc. It hits. That's another three. That one for Maschio. 34-11. Gators lead by 23. Olivia Tessier, now Libby Olofsson. Now it's Atlee Larson, 19 on the shot clock. Dish inside Tessier, double team, shot up and in. Olivia Tessier with another basket. She's got 8. 34-13 your score. DeVergstein with the drive and the layup and the miss. Rebounded by Warroad. It's Atlee Larson. Larson coming back the other way here for Warroad. Here's Olivia Tessier with it. Tessier, the lob to Homme. Natalie Homme. Natalie looking in now. Olofsson back to Natalie. Layup up. No good. Rebound by BGMR. 9:44 left to go here, second half. Addison DeVergstein with it now here for the Gators. Backing it out. Now it's Lexi Dahl with it now, picked up there by Olofsson. Now DeVergstein with it here. Lob in, and the shot up, no good. Rebound, Atlee Larson. Now Larson will push it up the floor. Atlee backing it out. Over to the corner, lost the basketball, regains it. Now the kick out. Tessier, shot, got it. Tessier with 10 points. Warriors within 19. It's 34-15. 8:55 left to go here, second half. DeVergstein now here for the Gators. Warriors need a bunch of stops here as the Gators, well, and they could use the turnovers as well. As Coming back into the game now for BGMR, Kate Harder into the game. Kaylee Basura back into the game. Jalissa Gust back into the game. .40 left to go here in half number 2. The lob in, and the reach from behind is Knox Nelson into the game now for Warroad. 8:36 left to go here, second half. Gators lead by 19, 34-15. The inbound now here for Warroad. It's Tessier looking, still looking. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. 8:36 left to go here, second half. Gators lead by 19 on KQ92 and on YLE.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Welcome back. A steal and a layup by Atlee Larson makes it a 34-17 game. 34-17. Gators with the basketball. Machio. Long three. Got it! Sierra Lanzarud. 37-17. Gators again lead by 20. 37-17 your score. It's Olivia Tessier leaving it off here now. Atlee Larson. Larson here in the near side on the wing. Larson pulls up for the jumper. That one off the rim. No good. Rebound. As the Gators back the other way now. It's Machio, top of the key. On the wing, here's Vasura. Kaylee Vasura almost traveled with it. Machio, jumper, no good. Off the rim. It's Tessier with the rebound. The outlet here, Atlee Larson. 7:07 left to go here, second half. Larson layup on the way, no good. Rebound here by Kate Harder. Machio coming back the other way here now for BGMR. Brings it across the timeline. Goes the right side, layup on the way. That one in and out, and it's going to be tracked down. Tracked down there by Sierra Lanzarud for BGMR. Machio with it. 17 on the shot clock. Harder with it now, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by BGMR. It'll be Warrior basketball. 6:42 left to go here in half number 2. Gators with the lead by 20. Tessier. Macy Kilmany into the contest now. It's Tessier with the jumper on a baseline shot up. No good. Rebound here by BGMR. Machio coming back the other way here for the Gators. Picked up there by Tessier. 6:16 left to go here in half number 2. Kaylee Vasura, the lob inside, the layup harder, and contact made there underneath. I think underneath there was Knox Nelson on the foul. That is indeed her first, and Harder to the free throw line. Yet to crack the scorebook, has a chance to do so now. And does. First free throw up and in. Second free throw on the way. 38-17, Gators lead by 21. Second free throw, Harder. Nothing but net. Gators shooting the lights out on the free throw line. Nine of 11 as a team. Larson long three. That one rims out. Rebound there by Gus, leaving it off here for Machio. She'll bring it across here now for BGMR. In the lane, the runner, and hits. Sophia Machio with the basket. She's got 5 points, 39-19. Brought back the other way here. It's Atlee Larson. Larson. No, it's Tessier, and shot fell short. Machio back the other way here now for BGMR. 5:25 left to go here. Larson with the steal, and it's going to be taken back here by BGMR. Machio with it. Her shot knocked down. Ball stolen away now, and it'll be Warroad basketball. Atlee Larson coming back the other way here for the Warriors. Larson the drive and a contact underneath. 5:09 left to go here in half number 2. It's BGMR 41, Warroad 17. Second foul on Jalissa Gus. Larson at the free throw line. Makes the first one. Atlee has 6 points now. Second free throw on the way, makes it 41-18. 23-point lead here for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Second free throw for Atlee, up and in. She has 7. 5 minutes left to go here, second half, 41-19 your score. Addison DeVergstein with it now on the baseline, guarded closely there. Here's Lansrud with it, long jumper, in and out, tapped out of bounds, and it'll be Warroad basketball, last touch by BGMR. Under 5 left to go here in half number 2. Again, the Gators lead by 22. Atlee Larson quickly across. Picked up there by Lansrud. Olofsson now at the free throw line. Now Hami shot up, and she collided with Kate Harder. And Harder's going to get... So Hami goes to the line, to the free throw line. Her chance to crack the scorebook. No, check that. She's already got a basket now with 3 points. So Hami with 3 makes it 41-20. 41-20 your score. Second free throw for Natalie, in and out. Rebound BGMR. Pushed back the other way here now, Lexi Dahl. Dahl pass underneath, stolen away here, Atlee Larson. Larson back the other way here now for Warroad. Runs it up the floor. Larson with the layup. Offensive foul. And it will be BGMR basketball. Larson with the offensive foul. And she heads off to the bench here. That's her 5th foul. She has fouled out. So Atlee Larson fouls out with 4:27 left. Addison DeVergstein. Gust. Pass to Dahl. That one a little bit too tall, and it goes out of bounds. 4:15 left to go here in the second half. Again, Gators lead by 21, 41-20. Olivia Tessier. Now Natalie Hami. Hami, the nice pass underneath Keomini with the layup. But the foul's called, and she will go to the free throw line. Macy Keomini to the free throw line here for Warroad. Foul on BGMR. Foul is going to go on Vasura. That's going to be her 3rd. Keomini at the free throw line. Missed the first free throw. Second free throw on the way here for Macy Keomini for Warroad. And hits. She's got one. It's 41-21. Gators lead by 20. DeVergstein with the basketball here for BGMR. DeVergstein here near side. Lansrud now. Lansrud picked up there by Olofsson. Lansrud. Pass goes behind Lexi Dahl. Tried to save it from going out of bounds. Stepped on the end line. It'll be Warrior basketball here. 3:50 left to go here in half number 2. And BGMR with the lead by 20. They led 22-9 at halftime. It's 41-21 now. Mayfield over here to Tessier. Tessier back up top. Mayfield shot up, in and out, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds there by Olofsson, I think. No, they're going to say it was last touched by BGMR, so it'll be Warroad basketball. Back into the game here now for the Gators is Sierra Lanzarud. Tessier to inbound. Keomini with it now. Up top here, Natalie Hami. Hami back over here to Mayfield. Mayfield back to Hami. Try to get it over here for Olofsson, is deflected out of bounds. It'll be Warroad basketball once again. 3:22 left to go here, second half. Tessier gets it into Abigail Mayfield. Mayfield over here to Olofsson, and shot clock was running down. She had to put one up, put it up, missed. Gators coming back the other way. It's Sierra Lanzarud. Layup on the way, no good. Rebound by BGMR, no good. That's going to be rebounded there. Natalie Hami triple teamed and contact made. 3:05 left to go here. Yes, that is the seventh foul, and that's going to put the Warriors in the bonus here for the rest of the game, as the foul is going to go on Jalissa Gust. That's going to be her third. Hami to the free throw line. And Natalie with three, still with three, and she misses the front end. Rebound, put back up, in and out. Mayfield had it, and the putback was no good. Brought back the other way here. Now it's going to be Sierra Lanzarud. 2:50 left to go here, second half. The lob in, Tegan Lanzarud. Layup, that one no good. Rebounded there by Mayfield. And I think there's contact underneath. It's going to be on Gust. That's going to be her fourth. And we'll go back down the other end and shoot free throws here. 2:44 left to go here in half number two. Gators with the lead, 41-21 over Warroad. And Mayfield to the free throw line. She'll get a chance to crack the scoreboard here on the night. First free throw for Mayfield, in and out. And rebound by Badge of Greenbush-Middle River. Pass to DeVergstein, and couldn't catch up to it. Still kind of favoring that right leg. She went down with injury, went down hard, and a scoop layup there by Lanzarud. Makes it 43-21. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too. It is 43-21. Gators over the Warriors on KQ92 and YLE.
It was now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
All right, welcome back off the timeouts. 2:28 left to go here in the second half. 43-21 BGMR. So the Gators, they've scored 21 here in the second half. Warroad has 12. The Gators have outscored the Warriors 21-12 here in half number two. Brought across the timeline there by Tessier. Now it's Mayfield with it. Back out to Tessier. Tessier, the lob down to Mayfield, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch here by BGMR. It'll be Warroad basketball. 2:12 left to go here, second half. Tessier with the inbound here for the Warriors. Keomini with it now. Had it knocked away, able to retrieve it once again. Keomini. Back up top here, Tessier. 7 on the shot clock. Long jumper. That one just off the rim. Rebound underneath by Olofsson. And a foul called underneath. And Libby Olofsson will go to the free throw line with a chance to crack the scoreboard, the scoring column here. First free throw up and in for Olofsson. Second free throw on the way here for Olofsson. It's 43-22. Second free throw. In and out. Rebound by Sierra Landsrud for BGMR. Minute 50 left to go here, second half. Walked across there by Tegan Landsrud. Over into the corner, Sierra Landsrud. Far corner. Pass knocked away. It's Mayfield with the steal. Olafson. Now back here, Tessier. Long pass up ahead. Here's Natalie Hami. Hami down low. Olafson all alone underneath. Layup no good, and it's going to be tapped out of bounds. And it will be BGMR basketball here with a minute 27 left to go here in half number 2. Sophia Mascio now bringing it back across here for BGMR. Sierra Landsrud here, right side. Back up top, Lexi Dahl. Now Tegan Landsrud in the near side. In the lane. Turn around. Now shot up, no good. Rebound, Olafson. Mayfield with it now here for Warroad. Final minute of play here in the basketball game. Natalie Hami. Hami now to Tessier. Lost it. Now regains possession of it. Tessier has it knocked out of bounds. Well, knocked out of bounds there by Lexi Dahl. Into the game, back into the game now is going to be Kaylee Vasura. 48 seconds left to go here in the ball game. BGMR 43, Warroad 22. Tessier with it now. Again, Atlee Larson for Warroad, fouled out moments ago. Now it's Mascio with the steal. Mascio back the other way. Now Lexi Dahl. Now it's Vasura with it. Shot clock at 23, game clock at 24. Sierra Landsrud shot up, no good. Rebound by Natalie Hami. She'll push it back the other way. Shot clock is off. 17 left to go here in the game. Running layup in and out. Rebound by the Gators. And they basically can just hold on to it, and they're going to do that. They're going to hold on to the ball for the win. 43-22 is your final score. Gators with a win. They win their first game of the season. They improved to 1-3. The Warriors dropped to 0-4. We'll be back with our post game right after this in KQ92 and also on YLE.
Farmers Union Oil.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
All right, welcome back to Warroad, where the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators have defeated the Warroad Warriors 43-22. Gators win their first game of the year. They go to 1-3 in the season. Warriors drop to 0-4, and they will be on the road tomorrow as part of a doubleheader, as the Warriors are going to be taking on the Crookston Pirates down in Crookston for their next game. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here for tonight's game for the BGMR Gators. Jalissa Gust had 8 points. 6 points for Addison DeBergstein, 7 for Tegan Lanzarud, 5 points for Sophia Machio, 6 for Sierra Lanzarud, 6 for Lexi Dahl, most of those coming from the free throw line. She had a basket and she was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Shia Westman picked up a bucket in the basketball game. Again, the Gators with 22 points in the first half, 21 in the second half for their game total of 43. Warriors were led by Olivia Tessier. She had 10 points. Atlee Larson had 7 before fouling out in the second half. Then going down the line, it's Natalie Hami with 3. Libby Olafson with a free throw, and Macy Chiomini with the free throw. The Warriors with 9 in the first half, 13 in the second half for their total of 22. So the Warriors get outscored in the second half, 21-13 after getting outscored in the first half, 22-9. Again, the Gators with the win. They move to 1-3 now on the regular season. Again, the Warriors dropped to 0-4. Again, they'll be in Crookston tomorrow night. We're going to take another break on the postgame. Our postgame awards coming up, that including the Enbridge Player of the Game and the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Thread Star of the Game. And we hope to get a coach interview as well coming up in our postgame report. We're going to take another break. We'll be back with our postgame awards coming up after this on KQ92 and on YLE.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92, playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Hi, I'm Deanna and I work at Marvin. HQ was definitely built around the person, the architecture, the windows, the lights, like everything feels alive in that space. But then there's also these little nooks and crannies where you can go and relax. If you think about a home and what you want in your home and how it makes you feel comfortable and you want to be there, I think that's what HQ provides. Come join me at Marvin, you'll love it here.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You work so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
All right, welcome back, and we're here with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, bringing the energy tonight here for Warroad. We're talking with Misi Kiomini. Thanks for joining us, and tough game out there. Talk about the game that you had out there against the Gators.
Yeah, definitely a really tough game, I think, but I think we did fairly forward.
Now, let's get this straight here, and we should be good. There, I bet you people hear you better now.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. I think it was definitely one of our tougher games, but I think we had some good intensity. I think that we did better than some other games that we played.
From the beginning of the season up until now, where do you think you as a player have improved here so far? What are some of the things that you have improved on most? Do you think?
I think that I improved a lot on my defense and then talking a lot around offense and defense.
Yeah. Again, we're talking with Macy Kiomini. She is a Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, bringing the energy tonight here against the BGMR Gators. The Warriors come up on the short side of the scoreboard here tonight, 43-22. Some positives that were coming out of this game. What do you take out of the game tonight, heading down into the game? I think tomorrow or Friday night down in Crookston, right?
Yep. I think that we just got to bring really good intensity for this game.
All right, very good. She is your player of the game, bringing the energy tonight. What's your shirt size?
It says Warriors on this side, and then
No, what's your shirt? No, your size. Yes,
medium. Sorry. Goodness
that is
gracious.
okay. That is more than okay. That is more than okay. Go ahead and wear that at school, okay?
Thank you.
Make sure everyone sees it. You bet. Thank you. It is Macy Kiomini. She is your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, bringing the energy tonight. And right now being joined by
Olivia.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good.
She is our Warroad Threads Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game. And coming up on a short side of the scoreboard, talk about what happened in the first half. You guys, it looked like you were, right with them, and then they just kind of made a little bit of a run, and you just couldn't get back into it. What was kind of happening on the floor for you guys?
I think it was just miscommunication and just kind of we need to keep the energy up, and just stick together. And that was our strongest things. Our first two games was just the fact that we, held each other up. And I think our energy today was just a little lower, but that's fixable. That is fixable. We can improve on that.
Definitely. I think definitely a better game than on Tuesday night because Warren was they were now let's get set the record straight. Warren is a pretty darn good team, but
Oh yeah.
the but like you said, the energy was a little bit better tonight. It's just that they just made a couple more plays and they had a couple more runs than you did, right?
Yeah, and another thing of it is was like just our shots were not. They were always
You
they're
had
they're
'em.
rimming out. They're up. We had the shots, but just they weren't dropping. So, I mean, again, very fixable, and that's something we just gotta hold. Like, it's all about accountability for ourselves. And like, I know I'm just gonna sit in the gym, and I'm gonna definitely put in some more time around the hoop there. Um, but yeah, no, it's all fixable. It's all, and we can hold each other up. And
Yep, exactly. Definitely some positives that you can take out of this game going into the Friday's game down in Crookston. What are you going to take as far as positives for you as a player going into that game Friday night on the road down at Crookston?
well, some positives I'm gonna take out of this game is just like, I know for myself, and I think we all know that we can hold ourselves up to a standard, and you know we can take this and take it as a learning experience, and we're gonna face them again, so we'll just get them next time and push harder and keep working. And at practice, I think we're gonna hold each other accountable to what like type of games, type situations we're gonna go through. So
All right, very good. Olivia Tessier is our Enbridge Energy World Thread star of the game. Need a shirt size for you.
medium.
I think I got that.
It really does. It does not matter either.
But you know what? We've got it.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go. All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And that is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods World Threads star of the game. And check them out at the Woods. They've got the good. They know the Woods. They've got the goods. And make sure you check out the ice fishing sale that's going to be coming up as we're going to continue here on the post game. And we have the star of the game for the Gators, Jalissa Gust, joining us here in the post game. Thanks for joining us. Talk about the game tonight. You guys got off to a really nice start, and you kind of carried that through. Talk about the play on the floor and what you were seeing out there.
Yeah, I feel like we started off kind of rough. I feel like almost weren't ready or prepared enough. But I feel like once we started getting it going, it was clicking a little bit more, and it took a little bit, but we got there.
Yeah. Another thing that I thought that you guys did really, really well too, especially in the first half, is you were able to rebound missed shots, whether it be on the offensive or defensive side, and then that's something you guys work on in practice too, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, we work on that a lot, and I don't know, right away I just don't think we were going for it as much, but we got there.
Yeah, and you were getting some shots to fall. Talk about that a little bit too. I mean, you provide a little bit of a offensive outburst there for BGMR.
Yeah, yeah, I was getting some good open looks, cutting to the basket at just the right times, I guess, and just getting open.
Well, I tell you had a game against Warren, which I'm sure everyone wants to forget about until you play them again later on in the regular season. You almost had Kits, and I was listening to that game. You guys were right in that. Talk about the fact you guys' progression and how you guys are improving every game. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, our first game, it was a different team than last year. We have a bunch of young ones. It was a lot to get used to, but I think getting the first game out of the way was good. We played KCC, had a strong, good battle with them. I think we're just going up from here.
All right, very good. Appreciate it, and need to get your shirt size here.
Large.
I think I've got that. No, it's not that one. People are going to know me for this backpack, and they're going to, you know what he's got in there? He's got shirts.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. And make sure you wear that at school, right? Make sure everyone knows that you were the star of the game here against Warroad tonight, all right? That's Jalissa Gus. She is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Thread star of the game for Badger Greenbush-Middle River, now being joined by Gator head coach Brad Dahl. Win 1 is in the books for you guys.
Feels good.
Yeah.
We came here. Our goal always, of course, is to get the win. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the prettiest game, but we were able to get it done, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, like I was talking to Jalissa not too long ago here. A slow start. Both teams were struggling right away, but you guys kind of found your groove, and you got a lead. And once you got a lead, I think things started clicking for you.
Yeah, and I told the girls, I said, you can't wait around and hope for things to happen. You got to make your own things happen. It was. I mean, I think in the first half, I would bet that neither team probably shot 15%. It was. I mean, we were getting decent looks. They were getting decent looks. Second half, when we did build a little bit more of a lead, it was, we dribbled in and we kicked out. And I mean, yes, it's proven that, a lot of times when people have their feet set facing the basket and get a nice pass, your chances of making that, they go up.
Yep, exactly.
And we had a couple girls. Sierra came in, hit a couple shots. We had a few other little midline kind of jumpers that were like, all right, we're getting some assists today.
Right, exactly. Talking with Gator head coach Brad Dahl here on the post game. One hustle play that it looked really scary to me. Happened over in the corner there when Addison went for that. I mean, she made a great effort for it, and I saw the knee go down there, and it's like, oh my goodness. What's the status there? What's going on? I know she was able to come back, which was nice to see.
Yeah, she was hobbling. We just didn't know. You still never really know. Tried to kind of see if it moved around a little bit, and it wasn't, a sharp. Sometimes you kind of have that fear, like you feel something weird, and you think, oh, the worst thing in the world, right? So, I mean, my first set words to her were like, hey, be positive. You have to think positive on this. She thought her knee made a little weird feeling before she hit the ground, but then I was also told she hit and I kind of slid almost into the wall a little bit too. And if that's the case, that's going to hurt. But if it's just bruising a little bit, that's a little better than any damage of other kinds. So
right,
she's already got the bag of ice. She's going to ice it up. We do have a game tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. Good enough. Talking with Gator head coach Brad Dahl as Gators get win number 1 on the season. It's a 43-22 win over Warroad. And we talked about this before the game. From day 1 of practice to the first game, now to the second game, down to the third game, improvement is going every step of the way, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And between our first and second game, a huge jump in effort. Had to get out the girls a little bit here. They kind of came out, like you said, both teams kind of came out a little sluggish. And I know if you come out making shots and doing anything, you can get kind of rip roaring a little early. But again, it's just tell the girls you feed off each other. So you guys need to get excited, stay excited, and play at a high level.
All right, very good. Brad Dahl has been our guest on the post-game show. Coach, appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Best of luck, and we'll see you down the road, okay?
Thank you very much.
All righty, and that is, again, Brad Dahl. He's head coach for the BGMR Gators. We have one more interview, and we will... You got a can of Red Bull, though. That counts, doesn't it? Something like that?
A little pick-me-up.
There you go. John Larson joining us here in the post-game report. And things just did not go the Warriors' way again tonight.
No. We could not buy a bucket, as they say. But, there were some glimpses of good things that were happening with the girls. And we had some nice backdoor cuts, 4 layup attempts. Weren't able to finish them. But, that's that building block that we haven't had in the past. We've been super reliant on individual players over and over and over again. And hopefully with this and all of these learning opportunities, we can start to figure it out.
Yep. Talking with your players, just a little bit ago, talking with Macy and then talking with Olivia and whatnot. They both agreed that, they struggled to kind of get out of the gate a little bit and, things weren't going. But like you mentioned just a couple of seconds ago, the opportunities were there. I mean, you were working the ball around and you were getting opportunities. It's the shots that just weren't falling.
Yeah. Somebody put a lid on these hoops. I'm pretty sure whichever one we were shooting on, but no, it, you know, coming out of the gates, I felt like we were not prepared right away to come out and play hard. I didn't like our defensive intensity, for most of the game, and I told them that, after the game here is the first two games of the season, our defense was where it needed to be. Our intensity was where it should be. We were boxing out. We were rebounding. Even tonight, there was a couple times where BG had multiple opportunities, and eventually they're going to make one. That if you're just talking about pure numbers on how many shots you're going to get, I don't care what sport you're playing, you're going to end up having an opportunity to make a play, and they did that tonight, and we just weren't able to.
Yep. Yeah. Again, John Larson joining us here in the post game. Like I said, there were positives that came out of this game, and you got to take those going into the game down at Crookston on Friday night.
Yeah, definitely. If we can just keep on shining with the positives throughout every single game. I told the girls tonight too, is like, eventually we're going to get to the point where moral victories don't count, as a team. And, I'm hoping that happens sooner rather than later. But again, this is a learning process for every single person out there. We've played it together a little bit, but not collectively as a whole as much as we probably should. And everything takes time, and I'm here for the long haul, so hopefully we can figure it out.
All right, sounds good. Coach, appreciate it. Best of luck on Friday. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right, that is John Larson. He is the head coach of the Warroad girls basketball team. Warriors go down to defeat tonight, 43-22. That is going to wrap it up here from Warroad High School. We do want to thank all of those that sponsored from the Warroad area and from the Badger and Greenbush and Middle River area as well. And I want to thank you for listening and for watching. I'm Wile Lee. Our next broadcast coming up tomorrow. It'll come from the Gardens Arena. It's a doubleheader of high school hockey, girls hockey up first at 5:30. It'll be Gentry Academy up against Warroad. That'll be at 5:30. That'll be followed up by boys hockey, where Warroad will play host to the Rockridge Wolverines. That is going to do it from Warroad High School, and that is going to do it for me, John Michael. We're signing off here from tonight. Once again, your final in girls basketball. The BGMR Gators defeat the Warroad Warriors 43-22. Have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the